So this is my second cup of coffee today because I am like so tired today. I stayed up way too late last night, and then someone outside of my apartment was just talking so loud that it woke me up really early. So a second cup of coffee is very necessary. What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing 8 different tips to always look chic and put together. Now I know that looks isn't everything. I think we all know that. What matters is on the inside. But I do think it's fun to find out like little easy tips and tricks to always make yourself feel your best, look your best as well, because that is important as well. Obviously that's not the main thing, but it is important too. The purpose of this video is to tell you guys that you don't need to spend hundreds and thousands of dollars to always make yourself look good and put together. I'm going to be sharing 8 easy and doable tips that anybody can do, even if you're on a budget. So if you are new here, my name is Elana. I do weekly videos on fashion and lifestyle. I would love to have you back, so please consider subscribing. We have a lot of fun here. Also comment down below if you want to see any specific type of content from me. Love to provide lots of valuable information for you guys, so definitely let me know. And with that, let's just go ahead and get into the video. Okay, the first tip is to take care of your nails. So I know most women do this, which is awesome. So pretty much when we paint our nails, we want to maintain it. I know it's annoying when you just get your nails done, whether you do them yourself or at the salon, and they get chipped and you're just like, what's the point? I know it's super frustrating, but that is one of the things that really brings down your appearance, is when your nails are chipped and they're not looking its best. And I know a lot of times we don't have time to retouch it, or sometimes when we think, what's the point? But my tip is it's better to have no nail polish than chipped nail polish. So if you can't find the time to maintain it, then just take off your nail polish. I think natural nails look beautiful. I only do my nails, like painting them, maybe a few times a year, just because it's hard for me to maintain it and I get really lazy. My opinion is no nail polish is better than chipped nail polish. Second tip to always look put together is to do your hair. So I know we all have bad hair days. I know that a lot of times we're lazy to do it, even if like we just go out to the grocery store and we really don't want to do our hair for that. I totally understand, I get it. But in my opinion, if you are to choose whether to do your makeup or your hair, I think it's most important to do your hair, because that actually does bring down your appearance. You can have like a stunning outfit, face full of makeup, and just look absolutely wonderful from head to toe, but your hair, if it's not done well, or if it just looks very frizzy, very poofy, it does kind of change the look of the appearance. And again, not that looks matter, but you know, you do want to present yourself looking well and cleaned up and put together. I think that is very important to do. So whatever is easiest for you to maintain your hair, just do it. My tips are, one is dry shampoo. I mean, I think most of us use it, and dry shampoo is definitely awesome for the days that you don't have time to do your hair or to wash, or just simply put your hair in a low bun or in a high ponytail or a high bun. Just make sure it looks nice. I did that the other day. I did not feel like doing my hair. I mean, I showered and everything, but I was just going out to the grocery store, but I didn't want to look like a big poofy mess, so I just put my hair back in a slick low bun and it was perfect. I put on some earrings with that as well, and definitely makes yourself look more put together. Okay, the third tip, I was kind of hesitant talking about this because this is something I struggle with, but I will bring it up so it helps out all you other ladies out there. Maybe you struggle with the same thing. But the third tip is to have a good bra, and I can 100% speak from experience in this point, because if anyone that knows me personally knows that this is such a struggle for me to find is a good fitted bra. I know I'm not the only one out there. I know there are so many other women that struggle with the same thing, but nowadays companies, retailers are coming out with so many different customizable sizes and options for women who are bustier or more on the smaller side, or just have like a different shape that's hard to find a bra, a good fitting bra for. So my point is, you always want to have a well-fitted bra, because you don't want the bra to be too big to where you get those lines showing, and you don't want it to be too small where your chest is just pouring out of the bra. But I know it's so frustrating spending like $60+ on a bra, and honestly, I mean, really your bras need to be changed out every 6 months. And honestly, I follow that rule because they get worn out really quickly, stretch, and also our weight does fluctuate. So when our weight fluctuates, it is going to affect your chest size. So keep that in mind. Always make sure you have a well-fitted bra. This video is about looking chic and put together more on a budget. This fourth point I wanted to bring up is that when you are putting together an outfit, have at least one expensive looking piece in your outfit. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to go buy an expensive item. A lot of the times, something with a high price tag doesn't reflect the quality or doesn't reflect it making it look very expensive and chic at all, in my opinion. If you do have a slimmer budget to work with, like I do, believe it or not, I do have a budget. A lot of people think that I spend a lot of money on clothes and I buy a lot of stuff. Honestly, guys, I don't. I actually budget. I have a certain amount of money that I'm allowed to spend for myself each month. Honestly, I don't even spend all of it. But for example, if that expensive looking piece is whether a bag, shoes, jeans, or a jacket, whatever makes you happy, have that piece look a little bit more expensive. For example, for me, when I put together an outfit, I like to have either my shoes or an outerwear piece look more expensive. So I mentioned these shoes so many times, but it's my Sam Edelman Capto shoes, more of the expensive looking part in my outfit. I mean, these shoes are more on the higher price point. They're $120, but you can still find items that look like this for less than this. I just wanted to invest into more of a high quality piece, but they really change up my outfit with, you know, just a basic t-shirt and jeans, and once I put them on, my outfit looks instantly more expensive just because of that one item. So if you want to look more chic and put together, consider looking for an item that looks more expensive, doesn't have to be expensive. Okay, the next tip is probably one of my favorites in this entire video, and it's the 3-color rule. I think I mentioned this in my channel earlier before, very briefly, but in case you don't know, when you put together an outfit, sticking to no more than 3 colors in your entire outfit for some reason just looks way more aesthetically pleasing. It looks way more chic, way more put together. No matter how much you paid for that item, whether you bought just like a basic t-shirt like I have here for $10, or you spent like maybe $100 on an item, no matter how much you spent it for, as long as you stick to 3 colors, you will always look chic and put together, specifically with neutral colors, so like blacks, whites, beige, creams. You can play with blush tones as well, so like more pastel colors. If you stay within that 3-color rule, you'll always look chic and put together. If that's something you're striving to be, definitely keep that in mind when you're shopping or when you're putting together an outfit, is just to stick to 3 colors. Tip number 6 is what I kind of briefly just mentioned. It is to stick with neutral colors, and for some reason, neutrals just like have this chic, classic, and put together look about them. Honestly, I love it. I love the neutral colors because, one, of course, they look chic and classic, and they just have so much versatility to them. So you can really do so much with basic colors like white, for example, black, beige, blushes. There's just so much you can do with it. I highly recommend, if you do want that more chic and classic look, then try to stick to all the neutral colors. If you like colors, like bold colors, totally fine. I think it's a good idea to play with fun colors, but if you are trying to stick to that more chic, classic look, maybe do a neutral or 2 in your outfit, and then have one color that's your pop of color that kind of stands out. So that's my biggest tip. You'll still look very chic, very classic. Just try to stick to neutrals and the 3-color rule, because I do think if you stick to those, you will always look very chic and classic, in my opinion. So tip 7 is to make sure your clothes fit you properly, and I believe I mentioned this tip in a previous video on why you have nothing to wear in your closet. I'll link that video down below in case you're interested in watching. I give some really good tips in that video, but it is true, you want to make sure your clothes fit you properly, because there's nothing more uncomfortable and annoying than having a top, jeans, or jacket that's either, you know, a size too big or a size too small. It's just not comfortable, first of all, and then it doesn't look flattering as well. You want to make sure your clothes fit you to your body shape. I mean, I'm speaking from experience, you guys. You're not the only one that has a hard time finding clothes to fit you. I'm 5'0" nothing. The frame is a little bit like different than most women. If you know me personally, then you know what I mean. It's very hard to find clothing for me, so I totally understand anyone that goes through the same exact thing. It's very frustrating, it's very difficult. Shopping takes a super long time. I love shopping, but then I also dread it. But taking extra time, really hunting for those right pieces that fit you properly, or spending extra money on a tailor is so important, and you'll actually love what you wear as well. If any items in your closet that you have right now, you love them, but they don't fit you you right, consider taking them to the tailor, do some adjustments to it, and then it'll be kind of like a new piece for you. So consider doing that because I think it's so important when your clothes fit you properly. So the last tip is to pay attention to all the details. So make sure you're not wrinkled, make sure your sleeves are not too long, so make sure you roll up your sleeves, make sure you don't have any lint on you, so make sure you lint roll yourself. So make sure you don't have any loose threads in your outfit, so make sure you cut those off if you do have them. So one of the finishing touches to an outfit is to put on some jewelry. Don't forget to do that as well. I think a lot of us forget that, especially me. I think I'm the #1 person that forgets to put on jewelry, to be honest. Those are all my 8 tips. I hope they help you guys. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think makes yourself look more put together, chic, and classic. I think there's so many other ideas and ways you could look more put together. Make another video about this part 2 because there's definitely more I can mention. Let me know if you want to see that, if you enjoy this type of video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. My name is Elana again. I do weekly videos on fashion and lifestyle. Would love to have you back, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!